Wow, what a fight! Errol Spence beating Sean Porter by split decision. We gotta talk about this one. Hey everybody, this is Mike from EdgeNote 50 TV giving you my immediate reaction to Errol Spence and Sean Porter. If you're watching this channel for the first time and you like what we're producing, hit that subscribe button, that like button, and that notification button, as I'll be posting more videos like this on the regular. First of all, I'd like to say a well done to Errol Spence and Sean Porter for producing an excellent fight. It was very entertaining, fun to watch. It was, edge of your seat stuff, and both of them gave a well entertaining performance. So a round of applause to both of you guys for a brilliant performance in regards to that. Now going into what they did right and wrong. Now the good thing about Sean Porter is he did not give Errol Spence any rest whatsoever. He always stayed on top of him. He jumped on him, pounced on him. He waited for Errol Spence to throw jabs, and then when he threw a jab, went underneath and countered on his own. He did a very good variation of jabs as well, connecting Errol Spence on a few occasions when he will lift his jab from below, from awkward angles, start jabbing him. He wouldn't have his arms up. He will jab from a low angle, which was baffling Errol Spence at times and connecting him Errol Spence at times. But that was Sean Porter's fight style anyways. I did not see much variation in regards to what Sean Porter was doing. Sean Porter is Sean Porter, that's what he does, and he's very good at it. Now, in regards to Errol Spence, was I impressed with Errol Spence in this fight? No, I'm not really impressed with Errol Spence in general. Don't get me wrong, he's a good fighter, but based on this performance, if this was Terence Crawford in the same position, I think Terence Crawford will beat Errol Spence. I think Errol Spence showed a lot of flaws in this fight. His footwork was not good at all, but he wasn't quick enough to be able to counter with his jab quick enough. For example, Errol Spence will throw a jab, and then Sean Porter will come underneath that jab and counter. And normally what you do is you go back and then you counter with your own, and then you connect. Now Errol Spence was, don't get me wrong, he was countering with the jabs, but that was only when Sean Porter was not moving. He will throw an overhand and then Errol Spence will connect. But it wasn't, but he didn't have to move his feet for that. But if you're trying to connect on the back foot, Errol Spence was not good in that at all. Maybe because he wasn't feeling Sean Porter's power, he thought he can just bulldoze him and try to go for the knockout. But in trying to do that, he was getting hit with lots of shots. And I think that someone who is slicker, smoother, better all-round boxer will be able to outbox Errol Spence for 12 rounds, and Errol Spence would not be able to have answers for that. Now, I'm not going to say that it was it's Errol Spence's fault, but I think Sean Porter made it awkward. But at the same time, Sean Porter's style is Sean Porter's style. You should be able to, you knew what was coming, and you did not do what was necessary to make the necessary adjustments to counter what Sean Porter was bringing to the table. Now, I think the difference is in this fight, I had Sean Porter winning this fight because I think that he was connecting and he was more aggressive throughout the whole fight. Errol Spence was throwing one punch, two punches, but then Sean Porter will come back with 3 or 4 punches, and I think that Sean Porter's overall aggressive, but the scorecards are the scorecards, and I'm not even going to go into that today. The big difference, I think, that turned it around in Spence's favour was the knockdown in the 11th round. As soon as I saw that knockdown, I knew it was over. I said, that's it, Errol Spence is winning this fight. That made it a 10-8 round. If it's a close fight, as it is at the moment, then any knockdown, no matter how big or small, will make the difference. And I think that knockdown made the difference. It was an excellent punch, and that excellent punch that made Sean Porter off balance, and then he touched the canvas. Errol Spence in the 12th round looked stronger. He looked like he tried to finish off Sean Porter, but we all know nobody so far has knocked out Sean Porter. So congratulations for getting the knockdown, even though it was like a a bit of a knockdown, but no one knocks out Shawn Porter, so I knew that wasn't going to happen. So the big surprise from this is that looks like it's going to be Danny Garcia and Errol Spence next. They completely ignored the Crawford fight or the Manny Pacquiao fight. So the question is, why are they announcing this now? It looks to me that they announced it straight away to avoid any questions about Terence Crawford. That's basically what they did. They announced it without they're not even discussing Manny Pacquiao, not even discussing anything else, straight to Danny Garcia. So it looks like they're navigating away from Terence Crawford. And to be honest with you, I don't blame Al Heyman. Let's look at the facts here. This wasn't a great performance by Errol Spence. Yeah, he got the win, but this wasn't a great performance. And if you're judging based on the two boxers' performances, then I would say Terence Crawford is the better boxer, and Terence Crawford right now would beat Errol Spence. So if I'm Al Heyman, I'll be looking at this thinking, I've got a lot of PBC welterweights right now. I could just use all the welterweights in there and avoid Crawford at all costs until I sense that Crawford is getting old and not the fight he is, and then I'll fight him down the line. That's how I'll do it if I was on Al Heyman's shoes. So I know the tactic for the fans is not good for the fans, but in regards to guiding Errol Spence, that's the route that Al Heyman will be going down. So that's my quick, immediate reaction to the fight. What do you guys think? Leave your comments below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. EdgeNote50 TV is on all the social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, giving you all the latest boxing news. Subscribe to EdgeNote50 TV on the YouTube if you haven't already, giving you all the latest news and content. And stay tuned later on, because I'm going to give you EdgeNote50 TV's top 10 heavyweights in the world today. Anything else you want me to talk about, let me know, and I'm going to talk about it.